In a faraway land, beyond high mountains and 7 sparkling streams, stood a velvet blue tower. Inside lived a graceful enchantress named Evelína. Her hair flowed like long copper threads, her eyes shone with the light of stars, and her heart was filled with quiet love. Her magic was not wild like lightning in the sky, but gentle, woven with kindness, warmth, and light. Each morning, Evelína released silver butterflies to greet the forest flowers. The villagers cherished her, even though few had ever seen her. They said she could make crying children laugh with a single song and heal broken hearts with the soft breath of lavender. One day, a desperate raven with golden feathers flew to her tower. "Help, help," he called. "The queen of the forest has fallen ill. Her moonflower has withered, darkened, and no one knows why, or even where it grows." Evelína listened carefully and resolved to help the queen by finding the moonflower. She set out at once, walking through the deep forest where the trees whispered ancient stories. She passed shimmering pools where fairies dwelled and stepped through a stone archway where the sun had never shone. At the edge of the forest, in a shadowy ravine, she found the moonflower. Once radiant and silver bright, it now drooped in darkness. Evelína knelt beside it, laid her palm on the earth, closed her eyes, and whispered an old spell. "Silent light, return once more, bloom again within the flower's core." But the flower did not stir. Magic alone was not enough. It needed true joy. So Evelína pulled a tiny music box from her pocket. She wound the little key, and a cheerful melody began to play. To her wonder, shadows and butterflies began to dance around it. Evelína laughed aloud, and the whole forest laughed with her. In that very moment, as joy blossomed everywhere, the moonflower trembled and burst into glowing silver light. Far away, the forest queen awoke from her slumber. Color returned to her cheeks, and she stood tall and beautiful, like an elm swaying in the wind. She summoned Evelína, thanked her deeply, and gave her a single seed of the moonflower. "Plant it where your heart calls you," said the queen, "and that place will never again know sorrow." Evelína returned home and planted the seed by an old bench at the edge of the village, where lonely people often sat. And do you know what happened? No one ever felt sad there again. Every evening, the flower sang, reminding everyone that joy is the strongest magic in the world. Hit subscribe and join us for a new fairy tale adventure.